Okay, what I have here is I have the ingredients here to make my classic Swiss roll. I have 4 eggs, 4 ounces of caster sugar, 4 ounces of plain flour. What I'm going to do first then is I'm going to whisk my eggs and my sugar together until it's doubled in volume, it's creamy and light. I'm then going to carefully fold in my sieved flour. I'm going to grease a Swiss roll tin and line it with parchment, greaseproof paper. And I'm going to pour in my Genoese mix and I'm going to bake it for about 7 to 8 minutes at about 190. And then I'm going to turn it out onto sprinkled sugared paper, greaseproof paper, and then I'm going to roll it to hold the shape, and then finally I'm going to spread some jam and some cream over it, and that will be it. We'll present it then for presentation. Swiss roll. Okay, so the second stage we have here is we're going to whisk on our eggs, the sugar together until it's very thick, and we can have test it by forming a figure 8 until it's light and fluffy and it's a creamy colour. Okay, so the next stage there, once I have got it doubled in size, light, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fold in my flour. This has been pre-sieved as well because we've incorporated air there, or it is aerated, so I want to keep the air in there and make it nice and light. So that's the next stage, adding the flour. Okay, so the next stage here now is we're going to add our sieved flour. So I have a metal spoon and I gradually add my flour. And that's the motion that I want to incorporate the flour. As you can see there, we have air in there, and we want to keep the air so our Swiss roll is nice and light. So we gradually incorporate our flour with like a sweeping motion, a turning motion, and you always use a wooden spoon. Once it's incorporated, we add another little bit. So we add it in stages, and we ensure that it's all incorporated. We turn our bowl, so we add our flour. We just turn it over to make sure it's all worked in. Okay, some of my pre-preparation in order to make Swiss rolls also includes having a cloth there, have some greaseproof paper, and I have some caster sugar sprinkled on it for rolling at the end. I also have my tray, which I have pre-greased and floured, and I have added greaseproof, and that has been buttered and floured as well so that my Swiss roll doesn't stick at the end. Pre-preparation. Okay, so we've incorporated all our flour, so we're going to add our mix into my pre-prepared tin. Add it all so don't waste any. And then what we're going to do is we're going to maneuver our tray like so that our Swiss roll is distributed to all the corners of the tray. So we're going to cook this then in our preheated oven, about 190, for about 7 or 8 minutes. Okay, so I've just removed my Swiss roll from my tray, so it's nice and light in relation to the shape. What we're going to do is soften it there like that, flop it over like that, and we're going to remove our greaseproof. We need to do this quite quickly while it's hot. And if you've greased and floured correctly, then it will come off, not a problem. I'm going to get the back of the knife, going to make a slight indentation so I can fold. I have my sugar on, and what I'm going to do then is I'm going to roll. Okay. Just make sure there, get the rolling going, and we roll it like so. My greaseproof, roll it up, like so, bring it back, like that, and then we roll in our damp tea towel so that it will hold its shape. Swiss roll. Okay, we're nearly finished our Swiss roll now, so we've layered on our jam and we've layered on our whipped cream with a palette knife. Now we're just going to roll it and going to slice it for our Swiss roll. And here we have the final product where we have some Swiss roll sliced on our plate. How to make a Swiss roll.